Hello, high school sports fans, and welcome to another Quincy Access Television presentation of high school sports. Tonight we are at Hanover High School, where the host Hawks will be entertaining the North Quincy Red Raiders. Red Raiders are coming off a great win over Plymouth South, 39-20 on last Tuesday night, and this will be the Hawks' first game. They've been running into teams that have been quarantined, so it's going to be a good matchup. Hanover returns every starter from last year, and they were a tournament team last year. And as you know, North Quincy is relatively young. Kid to watch is number 44 right there, Erin Flynn. Very good player. She's going to be guarded by Bridget Capone. And there's Danny Tilden, good shooter. And that ball is cleared by Ava Bryan. Over to Fallon Holman. Fallon gets in the paint, puts it up, and gets fouled. So Fallon Holman will be going to the free throw line. And we'll see if North Quincy can draw, put the first points on the board. Fallon, a senior, she had 15 against Plymouth South. And she makes her first. North Quincy takes a 1-0 lead. Also in the starting lineup tonight for North Quincy is Orla Gormley, a freshman. And if you haven't seen Orla play, there's an offensive rebound by Hoban, and she dishes over to Kira Sleeman, who misses the layup. Gormley is wearing number 3 tonight, and she's a terrific little player. She's a guard. She can handle the ball very well, and a good shooter. Again, North Quincy plays good defense. There's Gormley right there on the pull-up jumper, and she nails it. First shot of her varsity career, and she has a basket to show for it. 3-0 North Quincy. And Tilden gets stripped, and the ball goes off of North Quincy. It'll be possession on the side for the Hawks. Flynn will take the ball out of bounds. Flynn was a Patriot League All-Star last year. Nice steal. That was Kira Sleeman, junior guard. She gets the ball over to Hoban for a 3. She nails it. North Quincy off to a quick 6-0 start. And Hanover turns it over. And there's a timeout by Brian Fisher, the Hanover coach. Brian is the son of Bob Fisher. Bob was a coach at Quincy High School for 5 years, attended Quincy High School back in the 50s, and he's now the head coach at Marshfield Boys. Brian's a good coach, good guy, and he always has his teams well prepared. But again, North Quincy jumps off to a quick 6-0 lead. Hoban has 4 points on a three-pointer and a free throw on Orla Gormley. First varsity debut. Nails a pull-up jumper from the elbow. And North again is up top, 6-0, and has possession early in the first quarter here. Also starting for North Quincy is Ava Bryant, another freshman. She is a 5'10" center. Again, I mentioned Kira Sleeman, junior guard. Bridget Capone, who is a sophomore forward. And, of course, Fallon Hoban. There's Hoban up top. There's ball gets into Bryan. Bryan dishes to, I think that was Hoban. And they're going to call it on the floor. Looked like she looked like she was going up to the basket. Goes into Fallon, right back to Gormley. Gormley lays it up and in. 4 quick points for Orla Gormley. Nice assist by Fallon Hoban. 8-0 North Quincy. Here's Flynn from the corner. Good defense by Bridget Capone, and Gormley clears the rebound. Kicks it out to Capone. Ball gets swinged up top to Sleeman looking for a back cut from Hoban, and the ball gets kicked, and that's a reset. A fresh 30 for North Quincy. Ball into Gormley. Over to Hoban. Hoban with a 3. She's long on it. And Flynn clears the rebound for Hanover. Hannah gets over to Tilden. Tilden nails a 3. North got lost in transition there. Danny Tilden, the senior guard. And Sleeman takes to the hoop and gets blocked. I'm sorry, Danny Tilden is a junior guard. My mistake. Hoban looking in. Looks for Gormley. The ball gets thrown out over her head and out of bounds. Michaela Gain is another junior, number 21, who's a very good player for Hanover. And there's a ball picked off by Gormley. Gormley at the top of the circle. Finds Ava Bryan. Dribble drive by Hoban. She dishes to Ava Bryan, who nails the 12-footer. And North has a 10-3 lead. And that looked like a clean block. I'm not sure if someone got her on the way in. It's Tilden on the line. Ava Bryan, who just knocked that 12-footer down, is a very good shooter. But one of the best shooters on the team, and Tilden makes her first. She, again, is the great-granddaughter of Walter Cap Bryan, for whom the North Quincy Gymnasium is named. And Tilden makes both. It's 10-5. North Quincy. Also on the bench for the Hanover Hawks is Mike Jorgensen. Mike Jorgensen was a coach at North Quincy for the girls back in the mid-'80s. I'm sorry. Gormley with a runner off the glass. 12-5. You can see the talent this kid has. There's Hoban. Nice defense on Michaela Gain. Here's a 3 by Tilden. Michaela Gain gets the rebound, puts it up and misses. And the battle for the loose ball. And that's Gormley in the middle of it again. Get on the bench, again, Mike Jorgensen coached North Quincy and had a great run. He took him to the South Sectional Finals one year. When Rebecca Gorham was playing, Catherine O'Connell, Siobhan Carnell. A real good team for North Quincy. Gormley with the ball on the wing. Up top to Hoban. Hoban wide open and gets a good look, and this is long on the 3. Gormley with a near steal. Mike Jorgensen is an English teacher, department head at North Quincy. So even though he nice block by Gormley. And Kira Sleeman comes up with the loose ball. North really looking good here in the first quarter. Kira Sleeman. Dribble handoff to Hoban. Back cut by Gormley. High screen. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Gormley behind her back. Kicks to Hoban. Hoban gets another great look, and that front rims. Hoban with a near steal. There's Tilden wide open. He hits another 3. Danny Tilden, mostly the offense here for Hanover High School. He's hit 2 long 3s. It's Fallon Hoban. Patriot League All-Star last year and a Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic last year. 12 seconds on the shot clock. It's Gormley up top. Pulls up for a jump shot. Long, back rims it. And there's a foul on, I think it's Bridget Capone. There's a ticky-tack foul. Not much contact there. Michaela Gang checks out. And in for the Red Raider, for the North Quincy High School team is Molly Tolan, another freshman. So North has 3 freshmen on the floor right now. Tolan, a good defender and a good shooter. She's got Tilden. And Flynn along with her 3. Ava Bryan with another rebound. And there's Gormley on the gallop. Over to Hoban, and she gets bumped on the way in. And that should be a 2-shot foul. And Fallon will go to the line for 2. And she rolls on the first. 13-8, North Quincy. Fallon for a second. And she makes them both. Fallon with 6 points in the quarter. Nice double down by Hoban. And someone gets called for a foul. I'm not sure if it's Fallon or if it was Bridget Capone. At any rate, Flynn goes to the free throw line for 2. And rims it out. And Alex Abrahamovich is in for Bridget Capone, who must have picked up that second foul. And Flynn makes the second. Hoban with a long 3 from the corner. And front rims, and here comes Hanover. There's Flynn going to the hole. And an offensive putback for Hanover. That was Claire Conley. Claire's a senior center. There's Gormley with a kick out to Hoban. Pulling back on defense. Conley puts it up and misses. Jump ball. I don't know how that was a jump ball. No one tied the ball up, but it's going to be black possession. Well, maybe not. Hanover ball on the side. Again, you cannot take the basketball out of bounds under the basket this year. Number 12 is Catherine Bernard. She's a senior for Hanover. Again, Tolan with the loose ball over to Gormley. And great move by Gormley, and girl falls to the ground on the fake. Unfortunately, Wooler didn't make, but she gets the ball back on a steal.
Nice,
gets it over to Fallon Hoban, and Hoban gets fouled. A great individual move to the basket by Willa Gormley. And then she recovered the loose ball and got the ball with a Hoban. And Hoban's going to go to the free throw line again for 2 shots. Long on the first. (14-11) North Quincy. And misses the second. Late here in the first quarter. Red Raider, North Quincy with a 3-point lead. Nearly blocked by Gormley. North comes up with a loose ball. Kira Sleeman up ahead to Molly Tolan, and she lays it up and in. Nice pass by Kira Sleeman. Nice finish by Molly Tolan. 16-11, North Quincy. Tilden. She takes another three. She's front rims that. And the rebound to to Ava McGrath, another freshman who just checked in the game. And shot blocked at the buzzer. So at the end of one, North Quincy has a 16-11 lead. In that quarter, Gormley had 6, as did Fallon Hoban. Ava Bryan had 2, and Molly Tolan had 2. For Hanover, Danny Tilden had 8 of the 11 Hanover points. Claire Connolly getting 2, and Emily Flynn, their leading scorer, had 1 point. Well, Quincy looks good here in the first quarter. Again, coming off a nice win against Plymouth South at home. And in a scrimmage, North beat Duxbury. So things are looking up for North Quincy this season. They've had a great influx of freshman basketball players. And there are some freshmen on the JV team who are very, very good. Unfortunately, with the rules this year, you can't have them on the bench and use them if they didn't use a quarter or 2 on the JV level, which is good and bad. It's gonna help the development because they're gonna play a lot of JV, but it's not gonna give them varsity experience. Those rosters are flexible, however, so they can change during the year. And I think that's what it's going to happen with all the teams in the league and across the state. Be North Quincy basketball coming in. And we just mentioned Ava McGrath. Ava is good-looking freshman, number 24. And Hoban, number 12, senior captain, the only senior on the team for North Quincy. Gets the ball over to Gormley. Kick out to Tolan, and Tolan misses the 3. And that was Abrahamovich who came up with the offensive rebound. Is Tolan. She gets bumped on the baseline. No call. She gets called for a travel. The reason she travels is because she get hit. This Tolan on Tilden. Tilden favors her right hand. And a nice play by McGrath. She gets her hand on the passing lane, and the ball deflects off the Hanover player out of bounds. So again, North Quincy has another possession. 30 seconds into the second quarter. There's Abrahamovich over to Tolan. Into McGrath in the post, and she gets fouled from behind on a reach-in. Fouls on Mary Carvin, a sophomore.
Here she is. Oh, you got her.
And there's Gormley taking the ball to the basket again, and it's a jump ball. And Molly Tolan will put some pressure on Tilden. And there's a pick by Molly, and ball recovered by Hanover. Nice quick hands by Molly Tolan. Got all ball. Abrahamovich on Flynn. Nice defense. And Flynn makes the shot anyway. Emily Flynn, senior captain. There's a pull-up jumper by Gormley. Back rims it. And Hanover comes up with the rebound. And here come the Hawks. Flying up the court. Flynn with a spin move in the lane. Puts it up. Again, nice defense by Abrahamovich. And she comes up with the rebound as well. Here's Hoban on the wing. Drives baseline. Puts it up off the glass and in. Fallon Hoban gets North on the board in the second quarter. Nice pick by Gormley. Kayla Gain recovered the loose ball. That looked like a travel. And that definitely was a foul. Someone from North Quincy should have stepped in and taken a charge. Claire Conley at the free throw line. And Claire is a senior center. And Caroline O'Donnell in the game. Another freshman. She replaces Ava McGrath. Caroline, a good shooter, handles the ball very well. And a good rebounder. And she collects the loose ball. Gets it over to Gormley. Abrahamovich over here on the left wing. Ball into Hoban. 17 on the shot clock. That was a turnover. Fallon got her hand under the ball a little bit too much, and the outside official called a carry. Now a travel. Number 12 is Catherine Bernard. And is Tolan with a reach across right in front of the official. And she gets called for the reach in. It'll be Hanover basketball on the side. 18-13 North Quincy, up 5. And we are at Hanover High School tonight. Nice job by Molly Tolan. Nice help by Gormley. Gets a deflection and stepped in. Nice job by Fallon Hoban, who takes the player control foul to get the charge, and she gets a pizza. Smart play by Fallon Hoban to step in and take that charge. Hoban probing, and the outside official is going to call it again. She didn't gain an advantage. I mean, I don't understand. She may have gotten a hand on the ball a little bit, but advantage, disadvantage. If you gain an advantage by doing that, you call it. Abrahamovich, look at the defense she plays. She's got great quickness. And she gets called for a hand check on Flynn. Wow. Keep doing what you're doing, Alex. You're doing a great job on defense. And there's a foul call on, I believe it was Caroline O'Donnell. And North Quincy calls a timeout here at the 5:08 mark of the second quarter. North up 5. And we're at Hanover High School tonight. Hanover beat North both times last year. Again, North didn't win a game in the Patriot League last year. So But they're playing well tonight, and they played very well against Plymouth South with that 39-20 win. Defense has been exceptional. Same group that finished is still in the game for North Quincy. And that's going to be a one-on-one here. And this is Conley again. Missed her first two. And makes the first one, but it looked like she violated. Ball has to hit the rim before she can cross the line. Outside official could be watching for that. Do it again. No call. Caroline O'Donnell taking the ball out of bounds for North Quincy with a 3-point lead. North up by as much as 8 early on in the first quarter. Jumped out to an 8-0 lead. North a little stagnant here on their offense. They're a lot of standing around. Tolan gets the ball over to Abrahamovich. Over to Fallon Hoban. Looking to get the ball into O'Donnell. Step back three. And front rims it, hits the shot clock. And that's a violation, obviously, and Hanover will get the basketball. Trailing by 3. Ball over to Tilden. Tilden, nice, great steal by Hoban, but she steps on the end line. North with very quick hands this year. Abrahamovich again on Flynn. Cut to the basket by Flynn, and Hoban steps in, and O'Donnell on the floor for the loose ball with Abrahamovich. Great hustle, and North Quincy comes up with the ball. Those are the things that don't go in the scorebook that are huge in the game. Nice play by O'Donnell and Abrahamovich. Tolan gets the ball over to Hoban. Here goes Gormley out to Hoban. Another 3, rims out. Around the rim and out. Oh, nice steal by Molly Tolan. In the pass line, lays it up, and she misses the layup. Hoban with the follow-up rebound and puts the ball back up and in. Great steal by Molly Tolan, and great hustle by Hoban to get down the floor and pick up the offensive rebound and a putback. Nice switch by Fallon Hoban. They switch back. Good job by Abrahamovich. Good heads-up play. And there's Tilden with a long 3, and she misses. North can't get the rebound. Conley does, gets the ball out. There's another 3. Conley gets the rebound, and she gets fouled on the putback. Claire Conley asserting herself on the boards here. Right now she's 2 for 4 in the quarter. And she misses the first. In the game for O'Donnell is Ava Bryan. He takes the position on the block. Conley with her second, and he called it that time. The violation on the 2 previous scores that she had on the free throws. The outside official did not call it. So Hanover has 2 points they shouldn't have. Kira Sleeman back in the game for North Quincy. And a nice shot by, I think that was Gormley again. She has 8 points in the game. Great job again by Abrahamovich cutting off Flynn. I can't say enough about her defense. It's just unbelievable. And nice rebound by Ava Bryant in traffic. And here comes Gormley on the gallop. Kick out to Hoban again, around the rim and out. Just some tough luck shooting for Fallon Hoban. And Gormley gets called for the foul. On a reach-in. It's going to be one-on-one here for Danny Tilden, who had 8 points in the first quarter. Going to the line for a one-on-one. And makes the first. Abrahamovich says, how do you do? Bumping into her, cutting off the shooter. 22-16. And Tilden makes the second. Tilden's been a surprise here. Not noted for her scoring, but she has 10 points. There's Mary Beth Smith, who checked the game with a long three. There's Hoban. And a putback. Again, North Quincy not controlling the defensive boards. Ball over to Abrahamovich. Out top to Hoban. Hoban wide open again. What Hanover's done is they're packing the paint. Take away dribble drive, and there's a nice dish into, I think it was Ava Bryant, or is that Gormley? And there's a hoop and foul. Again, that was Tilden. Tilden make a lot of noise in this game so far. She has 14 points, 14 of the 22 for Hanover, and Hanover ties it up at 22. Again, North has been very stagnant on offense. Missed some good looks. Nice pass into Gormley. She kicks it out. Tries to make the save. Doesn't make the save. So that was Kira Sleeman with the offensive board. Is Flynn in the lane. She misses. Abrahamovich clears the rebound. Over to Mary Beth Smith. Mary Beth, a sophomore guard. Official up top was counting a 5-second call, and that is not to be called this year, only on a held ball up top. Here's Tilden with another three. Rims it out. And Sleeman gets the rebound but turns it over. And another hoop for Hanover, and they take the lead. That was Danny Tilden again. She has 15 points here in the first half. And Hanover takes its first lead of the game. And North has stopped going to the basket. And as I say that, Sleeman gets hammered on the way in. No call. There's a nice steal by Fallon Hoban. Great. And with time running out, she pulls up for a three and misses. And at the end of the first half, it's going to be Hanover on top, 24-22. Would look like a promising start for the North Quincy, has turned into a 2-point deficit here at halftime. At the half, Orla Gormley has 6 points, and Fallon Hoban has 2, 4, 6, 7, 10 points to lead the North Quincy. Ava Bryant 2 and Molly Toland with 2. Michaela Game puts the ball in play to Tilden. She's being guarded by Sleeman. Another three by Tilden. She loves to shoot the three. And North Quincy goes to the glass. And that's Ava Bryan who gets the rebound. And here comes Kira Sleeman. North Quincy looking to tie it up here. Back cut by Hoban. The ball thrown away. It was Conley who picked it off. Capone back in the game. She's on Flynn. There's a tip, a deflection. Off North Quincy. It's going to be Hanover basketball on the side. Dribble handoff to Flynn. Stolen by Fallon Hoban. Here's Gormley. It's the ball to Hoban. Goes to the hoop, and she gets fouled, knocked to the ground. And Fallon Hoban getting to the free throw line anytime she wants. She's going to have 2 here. Fallon with 10 points in the game. And she back rims the free throw. And misses the second. Been right on the rim all night. Just has no shooter's luck. Nice pick by Sleeman. Sleeman on the gallop. Looks for Gormley, and Gormley puts it up left-handed and misses. I think this guy just likes to blow his whistle. It's a foul on Fallon Hoban. That's back court. You can call it. Long three. Misses. Ava Bryan with another rebound. It's the ball over to Fallon Hoban. Hoban on the right. Gormley up top. Takes a pull-up jumper in the key, and that's 2 more points for Orla Gormley. Now it's 10 in the game. Nice defense by Ava Bryan. Picks off the pass, gets the ball up the floor.
Nice.
Yeah, there's the outside official. Ball going towards the play going towards the lead official, and that's supposed to be his call, not the outside official. But loves to blow his whistle. There's Michaela Gain. Over to Tilden. It's helped by Fallon Hoban. Gain with the offensive rebound. And we have a jump ball. And it's going to be Hanover basketball on the alternating possession. North has gone up 2 now, taking back the lead. Up top, guarded by Capone. Capone not helping on defense, just staying with Flynn. Another offensive rebound for Hanover. North has to do a better job of boxing out. Close to a turnover there. Nice hesitation, pull-up jumper, and Hoban nails the jumper. Off of Orla's fingertips. Couldn't quite control the ball. The Hanover basketball on the side. And we have substitution. And it's going to be Molly Tolan in for Kira Sleeman. Kira Sleeman battling shin splints. Ball into the post. Nice double team by Hoban. Comes up with the steal. She's going to go to the basket. She's going to lay it up and misses. Toland with the offensive rebound. Over to Bryan. Out to Gormley. Over to Toland. There's a foul, a reach in. Fouls on Conley. North gets the ball into Gormley. Toland goes through. Out to Fallon Hoban. See how far off they are. They're packing the paint. They're trying to take dribble drive away from North. Nice fake by Toland. She gets into the lane, puts it up, misses. Hanover comes up with a rebound, and Hoban with another steal.
Oh.
Out to Gormley. Pull up jumper, and she nails it. So she's shown her versatility here. Take the ball to the basket. She can shoot the jump shot. Nice pick there. Again, I thought it was Fallon Hoban. Over to Gormley. Gormley hesitates, lays it up, and ball is deflected out of bounds. I think she got hit across the face. No call. And North takes a timeout. North has taken back the lead now. Up 4. You see on the clock there, 3:57 left to go in the quarter. North was down 2 at halftime. Again, North has to do a better job boxing out. Hanover's had a couple of baskets off of second chances, off of offensive rebounds. Seem to be getting pushed too far under the basket. North will stay with the same 5. Basketball on the side. Hoban looking over to Gormley. Back to Hoban. Bryan trying to get position down low. The kick out, and she misses the jumper. Good looking shot. There's Hoban. Oh, wide open is Michaela Gannon on the basket. She lays it up and in. Too easy. Gormley on the drive. Lays it up left-handed and in. Off the glass. 32-28 North. And there's a nice pick from behind, almost by Molly Toland. There's a jumper by Flynn, and she nails it. I think it's a 2. North leaders cut to 2. Hoban with a 3. And again, front rims. A little short with her shots tonight. Getting great looks. On the weak side. Nice defense by Ava Bryan. Nice block shot. There's a pass out, a leak out to Molly Toland. Puts it up and misses the layup. And Flynn misses. And there's a foul. Well, there's a travel before the foul. Like Bridget Capone reached in. And timeout called by the Hanover coach with 2:24 left to go here in the third quarter. North clinging to a 32-30 lead. And North not quite as sharp on offense as they have been or had been earlier in the game. We'll see if they can clean that up. And Hanover just throwing the ball up to the basket and going and getting it. So again, North has to do a better job boxing out. As I said earlier, Hanover took both games from North Quincy last year. The game in Hanover wasn't close at all. And North gave them a battle at home, and I think lost by 6. So North, again, doing a nice job tonight. Young lineup. Again, right now they have 3 freshmen on the floor and a sophomore, along with Fallon Hoban. As I said earlier, Hanover's returned all its starters. With Michaela Gain up top. Dribble drives, lays up, misses, gets her own rebound. Again, that's the problem for North. Nice steal by Gormley. Gormley on the gallop. Nice Euro step, lays it up and in. 34-30. North with the 4-point lead. And there's a nice steal by Hoban. Hoban taking the ball to the basket, lays it over to Gormley, who lays it up and in. And North Quincy now up 6, 36-30. Again, defense is keying this run here. Long 3. Rebound, Bridget Capone. Over to Hoban, over to Tolan. Tolan with a pull-up jumper. And she back rims it. And here comes Hanover. So weak side is Flynn with a 3. She misses. Offensive rebound. And it goes up, and there's a foul. And I think the foul was on Fallon Hoban. Lauren Ferrarini, we haven't mentioned her tonight. She's a junior. And she makes the first. I'm sorry, Ferrarini's a senior. Checking out of the game for North Quincy is Ava McGrath, another freshman. She replaces Ava Bryan. And Ferrarini dips, shoots, and makes the second. 36-32. Kira Sleeman back in the game for North Quincy, and Hoban takes the ball to the basket again, gets fouled again. And Fallon Hoban not having any difficulty getting to the rim tonight. She's got a very, very quick first step. Some pretty good offensive moves with the ball. And she continues to have bad shooter's luck tonight. North up 4. And then ball rims out. Good pressure by Kira Sleeman. Nice steal by
Good hustle.
Willa Gormley. And there's a long offensive rebound by Hanover again. And there's a 3 ball. move by Sleeman, and she gets fouled. Again, the leading scorer for Hanover is not hurting them. Emily Flynn only has 4 points right now. And number 12 checking in is Catherine Bernard, a senior. Ball into Gormley. Into McGrath. Ava turns, kicks it out. Sleeman over to Gormley. Gormley with a pull-up jumper. And misses. North up 1 here. Ball into the post. No one's guarding her. And that was too easy. Hanover takes the lead. 37-36. Pull-up 3 by Sleeman with time running out. And that's North had a 6-point lead, 36-30. And then Hanover has run off 7 in a row here to take a 1-point lead going into the final quarter. Very similar to what happened in the second quarter when North had a 6-point lead. Gormley off the dribble, pull-up jumper, off the backboard, missed. Flynn with the rebound. Nice pass ahead to Gain. It looked like a charge, and he's going to call a block. Great take by Fallon Hoban. Wow. Kayla Gain going to the line. Well, maybe not. He must have called it on the floor. Flynn to take the ball out of bounds for Hanover. Up top, guarded by Abrahamovich, who's back in. Nice block there. There's Gormley. Gormley gets the ball over to Fallon Hoban. Strong on the layup. Ava McGrath kicks the ball out. Over to Hoban. Hoban pull up. And front rims. Sleeman battles for the rebound. And gets a piece of it. Kayla Gain. The long 3 by Flynn. She misses. And Sleeman on the floor for the loose ball. She comes up with it. And the ball gets over to Orla Gormley. Gormley down the right side. Cuts into the paint. Up top to Hoban. Hoban short again. North not getting back on defense there. No one stopped ball. 3-point lead for Hanover. Gormley looks at contemplates a shot, passes it up. Gormley up top. Over to Hoban. Back to Gormley. Over to Hoban, wide open again. Long on the shot. Right now, Orla Gormley leads all scorers with 18 points. Ball gets into Flynn, and she gets hammered on the turnaround. And Emily Flynn going to the free throw line to see if she can increase the lead to 5 here. Makes the first. Very good free throw shooter. She has 7 points on the night. Make it 8. Again, Abrahamovich and Capone have done a really nice job on her. It's Dan Tilden who has killed them. Screened by Hoban. Gormley with a pull-up. Back rims it. Ava McGrath with the rebound. Gets the ball into Hoban. Hoban with a runner in the lane. Comes up short. Gormley almost gets a piece of it. Abrahamovich does. Blocked by Sleeman. And we're going to get a foul called. I think it's going to be on Abrahamovich. A lot of whistles tonight. North has 6 team fouls right now. Next one is Flynn with a long 3, and she's been really off. It's been the defense of Abrahamovich and Capone that have limited her, and Ava Bryan checks back in for Ava McGrath. Hoban with a nice stutter step. She gets fouled going in the lane. She's going to the free throw line here for 2. Fallon has 12 points on the night. Again, you can see Fallon's frustration. She's been on the rim with every single shot. And she finally gets one to fall here. 13 points for Fallon Hoban. Orla Gormley again leading all scorers with 18. Nice deflection by Gormley. Almost gets a piece of that. Ball in the corner. Dribble drive by Flynn. She misses, but there's Michaela Gainey get the offensive rebound. Ava Bryan cleans up the mess. Ball over to Hoban. Wide open 3. Ava Bryan with the offensive rebound, and the putback she misses. Hanover still up 4. Michaela Gain with a spin in the lane. And it's going to be off of Michaela Gain, and it's going to be red North Quincy basketball. North down 4. They need a hoop here. Dribble handoff to Gormley. Over to Hoban. And there's a reach in. And that should be a 1-on-1. That's 17 fouls on North Quincy. Mary Craven leaves the game. She's a sophomore. This is Conley. Sorry, this is Ferrarini. Lauren Ferrarini. And she makes both. That's 8 points for Ferrarini for tonight. Sleeman over to Orla Gormley. Gets into the paint. Pull-up jumper. And a little short. Hoban battles for the rebound. I'm sorry, Ava Bryan battles for the rebound. Comes up loose without the loose ball. Michaela Gain spins in the lane. And looks like she got away with a travel. Fallon's asking the official, where was the foul? Had my hand straight up in the air. Michaela Gain going to the free throw line. She's going to shoot 2. She has 2 points on the night. Now she has 3. Make that 4, and Hanover now has an 8-point lead. Trying to get away from North Quincy a little bit. There's Hoban. North's ball movement is not very good. Here's Bryan. Kicks it out to Abrahamovich. Gormley over to Hoban. In and out again. North's going to pick up the defense. There's a long jumper, and Abrahamovich picks up the rebound. Here comes Gormley. Gormley in the lane, kicks it out to Hoban. Gormley had a wide open layup. Nice job by Abrahamovich again. Nice double team by Gormley. Another miss, another offensive rebound. Michaela Gain gets the ball into Danny Tilden. She misses. Another offensive rebound, and North Quincy fouls the shooter. And I think that might have been on Fallon Hoban. And if it is, I think that might be her fifth. And Orla Gormley has gone down to the floor as well. And I think she has a cramp in her calf. So this is a double whammy for North Quincy. They're going to lose Hoban on 5 fouls. And they may be losing Orla Gormley here to a cramp. If you ever had a cramp in your calf, you know it really, really hurts. 2:35 left to go in the game here. And North is going to lose 18 points that Gormley has scored and 13 points from Fallon Hoban. That's 31 of their 37 points. And they're being helped off the floor by the trainer from Hanover. It's definitely a cramp. Can't put any weight on it. And just when you do, it just seizes up again. So North has to make 2 substitutions here. Might see Mary Beth Smith back in the game. Timeout's minute and 15. Seems like we've been without play here for about 4 minutes. Of course, the injury to Orla Gormley. So North not in a great spot right here, missing their 2 best scorers. See if they can put something together here. See who the Red Raiders have on the floor. Molly Tolan's in the game now. So North is really small. And I believe that's Conley again at the line. Misses the first. And misses the second. So that was Tilden, my mistake. Schliemann. And Mary Beth Smith gets called for a travel. Well, for full court pressure here. Hanover's having trouble, and they get a timeout with the count at 4. And it's going to be Hanover basketball under the end of the basket again. Hanover with an 8-point lead here. And see if North can put something together offensively. Their defense has been very good tonight. The thing that's killed them has been the lack of success on the boards, keeping Hanover off the offensive glass. Hanover with their first 5 still in the game. Emily Flynn to take the ball out of bounds. 4 across the foul line. Gotta watch for the release. Nice job by Mary Beth Smith. Take that away. And here comes Danny Tilden. And another hoop for Hanover. That puts them up 10. There's Michaela Gain. There's a steal by Gain. Danny Tilden, and Sleen with a nice job cutting her off. The guy up top doesn't know the rule change this year. Flynn with a long 3, she front rims it. And North battles for the rebound. And it's going to be white basketball. So it'll be Hanover basketball on the sideline. Tilden to take it out. Is Flynn. Gets the ball into Gain, a turnaround, and she lays it up and in. Michaela Gain with 6 points here in the quarter. And Hanover takes a 12-point lead. Ball to Abrahamovich. Nice take to the basket. Yeah, so I don't know what the call is here. Maybe a foul on North Quincy. If it is, maybe 2 shots, maybe double bonus. It is a double bonus, and Conley will go to the free throw line for 2. And she misses the first. She's had a tough shooting night from the free throw line. She's 2 for 7. And in the game for North Quincy is Brianna White. Brianna tracks down the rebound. Ball up to Toland. Toland dribble drive, goes up and gets fouled in the act of shooting. So Hanover is stopping the clock for North Quincy by fouling. Toland at the line for 2. And she drains the first one. Again, Toland, freshman. She had 2 free throws against Plymouth South, so she's perfect from the free throw line so far in her career. And Molly makes the second one. North cuts the lead to 10. Nice defense by Mary Beth Smith. And I think the ball got kicked out of bounds by Danny Tilden. Great job by Mary Beth. Good pressure on the basketball. Here comes Molly Toland. Out to Abrahamovich. Over to Smith.
Shot. Gotta shoot it.
And a kick out to Toland. Toland takes the ball to the basket again. And she loses the basketball out of bounds. And North Quincy's going to take a timeout here. 1:12 left. North down 10. Tough place to be in. Tough spot to be in. After controlling the game for a good portion of the game. North has let it slip away by, again, making mistakes. Not making mistakes, but fundamentally not boxing out. And also, not having enough movement on offense. Very stagnant. Again, North is not going to have Fallon Hoban back. She's fouled out, and Orla Gormley has injured her calf. So both of those girls are going to be on the sideline. And North is going to have to go what they have. And they have some talent, so there's no reason they can't come back in this thing, even though time's running out on them. Bridget Capone back in the game, number 11. She has Michaela Gain. And that rule about being 6 feet away is just enforced. First time all game. Nice steal by Abrahamovich. Lays it up, misses. Offensive rebound by Molly Tolan, and she misses. And there's a steal by, I think it's Abrahamovich or Capone. Bruce Capone. Abrahamovich takes it to the glass and lays it up and in. Alex Abrahamovich, and North Quincy takes a quick timeout. Cuts the lead down to 8. Nice steal by Capone, and nice take to the basket by Alex Abrahamovich. Her first 2 of the game. North again is trailing by 8. They're going to have to stop the clock with a foul and hope Hanover misses and come down and get a score. I think North has 1 timeout left. Flynn can run the baseline here after the made basket. And Brianna White gets a piece of it. Can't come up with a loose ball. Up top, got it by Tolan. That's a mismatch. Flynn puts it up and gets fouled by Tolan. And Emily Flynn will go to the free throw line for 2. Flynn has 8 points in the game. And she misses the first. She's been off in her game tonight. Credit Abrahamovich and Capone to that, or for that. Makes the second. 9-point lead for Hanover. Here comes Tolan. Tolan beats her man off the dribble, puts it up and misses, but gets fouled by Danny Tilden, and that's going to put Molly Tolan at the free throw line. That's what North has to do. Get to the basket, get fouled, stop the clock, and Molly Tolan makes another one. It's 4 points for her tonight. I'm sorry, that's 5 points for Molly. And she misses. Uncharacteristically. Abrahamovich again with good defense on Flynn. Flynn cannot get by her. And there's a travel. 35 fell to the floor. That's Lauren Ferrarini. Mary Beth Smith to take the ball out of bounds. Gets it over to Tolan. Lindy Capone. Smith picks up the Tolan picks the loose ball. Ball over to Abrahamovich. Into Capone, and Smith gets the offensive rebound, lays it up and in, and that cuts the lead to 6 points. So North was down 12 with a minute something left on the clock, and now they've cut it to 6. And I think that they just may run out of time here. But the scrappy North Quincy team coming back at 1.6 seconds left on the clock. Obviously, they cannot make up 6 points in that time, but a great effort here by the North Quincy Red Raiders to come down to Hanover and give the Hawks all they could handle on their home floor. So to recap before we put the ball back in play, Orla Gormley, a freshman in her varsity debut, has scored 18 points. Abrahamovich has 2. Fallon Holman had 13. And there's a handoff, and that's going to be the end of the game. So, and then Ava Bryan had 2. Molly Tolan, Ava Bryan had 4. Mary Beth Smith had 2. And Molly Tolan had 5 for a total of 44 for the North Quincy club. So, North drops to 1-1 and will take on Pembroke on Friday night at Pembroke. North Quincy has 6 away games this year and only 5 home games. So, schedule maker was not kind to them, but great effort here by North Quincy and a great debut here by Orla Gormley with her 18 points to lead all scorers in the game. So hope you enjoyed the game. North Quincy with a hard-fought loss, but a great effort by them. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you tune in again when we have another broadcast on Quincy Access Television. Thank you.